So I did the spider thinger.
Mm-hmm.
I think maybe I'll just do all the first worlds first. Is that a thing
Sure.
I should do?
Then you can like prepare for the next session.
Actually, fuck it. I spent a bunch of time in the first section here, so I might as well just go through it, polish it off. Do the places I know first. There is a Blight Town look-alike in here that I'm not looking forward to.
Mm-hmm.
There's the castle. Maybe like a swamp? I fucking forget. That's Jordan. Or Jordanix. 1871
Hello.
or whatever.
Bonjour.
Call yourself.
I'm here to talk trash when I'm... Yeah, well, that's it. I'm just here to talk trash, yeah.
It's a necessary part of the stream.
Make sure that Keanu's, ego stays in check.
Yep. If this game does anything, it's boost my ego.
Yeah, so, I just gotta bring it down before you get build up too high.
Especially after having to fucking quit hard mode to play normal mode again. That was real,
It was
real
bitter
boost.
dish.
Boosting the old ego. I'm actually really surprised people didn't give me more shit for that, but I think it was obvious that...
Obviously, it was the right thing to do, and everything I read online says that, yeah, it's the right thing to do.
Just fucking not getting anywhere. Yeah, Jordanix is a moderator. In fact, I think he's the only moderator in the chat, so...
I'm drunk with both power and beer.
yeah, both power drunk and regular drunk. I think I'm just gonna run past this fucker. I actually don't think this is the right way. I think this is. And those fucking ice birds are about to push my shit in. Okay, this is a good place for me to be. Those assholes. We'll see it in a second here. Fuck. Okay, so what I want to do is take them out with arrows.
What's the ghost deal I saw a minute ago? Another player?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's, you're seeing someone on their own server,
Fuck.
so you can't really interact with them, but yeah, you basically see them doing their own thing. It's kind of cool.
Yep. Oh my god, okay.
Sometimes you can even see them die too, and it's kind of heartbreaking.
And hilarious.
And hilarious. It's kind of a giveaway.
I think my arrows are doing 1-hit kills, which is awesome for these guys. I'm used to having to hit them a couple times. Because you can see how fucking annoying they are, especially if you can't tip your camera up high enough. Yeah, well, I don't know. He was attacking me from pretty far away, so... Okay, then there's this asshole. And I know there's a ninja hiding right around the corner. Yeah, fuck you.
An aggro him with the bow and arrow?
Yep.
Yeah, boy.
Fuck, this bow's powerful now. Look at that. Awesome. Alright, ready for a ninja fight?
Yeah, ready. Let's see it happen. Looks like a wizard.
You just gotta be fucking relentless. Can't let up at all. There's also a trap. Yeah, real scary. I'm not prepared for this. He has a very big sword. Ah, he's a pushover. I was expecting a longer fight, but whatever. Come on! Ah, block him with your blade.
Keanu, have I ever told you the Sound of Music story? That Icebreaker game?
No, I don't think so. Maybe.
Movies and stuff?
Um,
Alright, so we're gonna start this off.
Alright, I am tantalizingly close to this boss. Trying to get totally fucked up by these guys. Those manta rays do actually drop some nice shit, but I keep killing them over, like, cliff faces. Come on! Ooh, he got me good. Pretty sure he's like the last guy between me and the boss, so.
So basically, the question is this: in Austria, way back when, they put the Sound of Music on a television channel, and it would play 24/7.
Yeah, I did know about that.
Okay, yeah. So my question is, I use this as an icebreaker at parodies and other things, is if you could pick a show that you could put on whenever you want it, like you pick the movie, and there'd be a channel that would just play it 24/7. You didn't have to actually sit there and watch it all the time, but it would just be there just whenever you wanted to switch it on. And it would start like and actually this question's become kind of irrelevant since the dawn of Netflix.
Yeah.
But the idea is, not necessarily your favorite movie, but just something that you can handle being on in the background. So far we've seen Mean Girls, Cheech and Chong. I'm about to give my answer, or what I always pick. So what movie would you pick? Would it be Unbreakable, or I know that would work for you.
Let me think here.
Ah, sweet. Someone agreed with my awesome departedness. I just love that movie. I just think it's so amazing, and I could jump into it at any point and still love it. Usually when I ask this question, because I've asked it to quite a few people, comedies are quite common because they're so easy to get into, or really awesome action movies, like movies that like every scene is kind of cool. I'll tell you the answer that I get the most often, because I've actually had the same answer come up many times, but
my real answer would be Indie Game the movie.
Beautiful. Yeah, good choice.
But if I weren't cheating, it would probably be Smokin' Aces.
I don't think Indie Game the movie is cheating, but
Yeah, but you know what I mean.
there should be a Quentin Tarantino channel. I could agree with that.
Yeah.
They could call it like, and the premise of the channel would be, I got did wrong, and I'm out for revenge. Because that's what all the movies are about, is revenge. Nah. Another one that I could handle probably quite often is Master and Commander. Just love that up. Yeah.
Yeah, Indie Game the movie I still put on every now and then. If you go and look at my most played Steam games, the Indie Game the movie Steam video play is like one of my most played of all time. God damn it. Alright.
So I even asked this question on an interview to see what, like, as an icebreaker, like at the beginning of an interview, like just to kind of help the poor nervous students kind of like get used to what's going on.
Yeah.
Like just as like, lighten things up. One of the answers that I got actually was Breakfast Club. The Sound of Music, nice. No, that was the inspiration for it, but yeah, no, like I can't even imagine having a channel like. Yeah, and actually, basically that channel was for tourism, because it was really popular in the hotels. But I thought Breakfast Club was pretty good, and then I said Departed, and they're like, "Oh, that's my favorite movie. That's awesome." And I'm like,
"Okay, I was
pressing
the button to heal, and he was just standing there like a fucking idiot." So
you should press the button to dodge and then walk off the cliff.
Well, there's a special way to beat this guy. You can't fight him with your sword. You have to shoot him in the head from above. You have to shoot him. So, like you saw, I was doing damage with my arrows there.
Yep.
But, like, there's only a couple places in the entire arena that I can stand that he can't hit me. And he hits me, and as soon as I stand up again, he hits me again. If I get a heal in, then he hits me for as much as I healed for.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I should be using, like, a full moon or something.
Jeez, that would terrify me in an interview. So I like to ask questions. Well, that was, like I said, it's supposed to be an icebreaker, but I like to ask a lot of questions about just to get to know people, like how they think. Not necessarily, like actually after that interview, the one that was like the Breakfast Club, No, as a different person. Anyways, I wasn't sure if they actually wanted the job anymore because of the mean questions I had asked. Like, they were so mean. And basically, here's one of them. Simple enough as it is. You have three... Okay, here I am, Keanu. Here's your interview question.
Yeah.
You have 3 different managers. And you have 4 hours left in your day. Each of those 3 managers comes up and gives you 2 hours worth of work for a total of how much?
6.
6 hours of work. But you only have 4 hours left in your day. What do you do? What do you do?
I do all 3 tasks at the same time. And
but
then...
they have to be done concurrently, not...
Yeah, no, I'm just fucking with you.
What's the word I'm looking for?
Yeah, concurrently is correct.
Sweet. Anyways,
See, I'm the kind of person that does like 6 things at once anyway while watching Netflix and like running an MMO in the background.
So I've gotten all kinds of different answers, but anyways, so I'm going to answer my question here. Then
I would say, because they have to ask you concurrently too, right? They have to come up to you one at a time and say, like, the first one has to say, I want you to do this, and then the second one has to come to you and say, I want you to do this.
Yep.
You know, I would agree to the first 2, but when the third one came to me and said, I have 2 hours of work that I need you to do, that I would say, sorry, but my day's full. And that's really what you should be able to say as an employee if you promised 2 other managers to do 2 hours of work and finish your day. But what I would personally do is I would stay 2 hours and do 2 hours overtime.
Yeah, and that's it. The answer we're looking for is somewhere in the middle. Like, they let us know that they've already been assigned all this work.
Yeah.
And then, because obviously it's not actually their fault that they can't get it done. It's our fault for assigning it to them.
Yeah.
So it's a communication issue, and we just want to know. So
yeah, for sure.
I want them to come to me and say, hey man, I've been given 6 hours of work to do. There's only 4 hours left to do. What do you want me to do about this? And then I would be like, okay, here's what I want you to do, and actually
Yeah, exactly.
Although it's a very, very dangerous question to ask.
Yeah.
Only because I don't want them to have to rely on me at all times.
Well, that's a good thing too. Like, you know.
Well, so it's kind of like how they think. Anyways, most common. Keanu, what do you think the most common movie answer is that I get from people? Because I've gotten this one like probably 4 or 5 times.
The Around the Clock movie?
Yep.
What movie do people say? I want to say it's a Disney movie.
No, it's. I'll give you a hint. It's an action movie. Russell Crowe.
The Gladiator?
Yep.
Okay. I would assume people would say like Shrek or Monsters Inc. or something.
No, I've gotten Gladiator like 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Most of the time from guys, but you know.
Yeah.
And I can't fault them. I can't say they're wrong. Like it's a great choice.
Okay. So this asshole. There's a place in the top corner that you can stand if you need to heal, but I shouldn't really. I should be using my full moon grass when I need to heal. I want to get him not whipping it with his tongue. It'd be great. I don't think I can use my... Yeah, I can't use my shield when I have my bow out. And I certainly can't do anything about it right yet.
So here's something evil that I do that's kind of like those interview questions they asked.
Yeah.
And people are like, oh, you know, Jordanix, you need to watch this TV show or whatever. I'm like, okay, pick your best episode. Like, your very best episode, and I will watch it. And I will base your entire series off of that.
Yeah.
And then, like, they're like, oh man, the pressure, I can't do it. So for instance, Arrested Development was one. They picked an episode, I watched it, and because I never really had any interest in it, because I'm a terrible human being, and I don't like funny things, I guess.
Yeah.
So I watched it, and I'm like, nah, not such a huge fan. And I think it's the kind of thing I just probably had to see a couple. Same thing with Kenny versus Benny. They picked the be-all end-all that they could possibly pick. What episode do you think they picked?
I know what episode I would pick, which is Who Can Blow the Biggest Fart.
Okay, they picked,
hilarious.
They picked Who Could Get the Highest.
Okay, that's not a great episode.
It didn't seem to showcase it well.
No, not at all.
I know, right? Doesn't it hurt? Like, I know, like, Arrested Development, but just... I hear it's great, everyone tells me it's great, but... I can't even remember what episode that we watched, but I hear it's good, and I love the guy that's on it. Oh my goodness, what's this guy's name? The main guy. Don't ever meet me, you'll hate me. I'm too funny for you. Okay, to give you an idea of what my kind of humor, if I had to pick a TV show that best described my humor, it would be Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yeah, you've told me about it. It's Andy Samberg, right?
Yep, which he's incidental. He's funny, but the police chief, that dry, really dry, miserably dry humor.
Yeah, yeah.
Love it.
You're bringing a British humor too, aren't you? Like the Mighty Boosh.
No, I only like the one episode. And for instance, I can't handle any version of The Office.
Okay.
And yeah, I actually, now that I think of it, I don't think I'm a funny person at all. Because yeah, terrible. I'm just a terrible human being.